explain more. Stephanie Prentice joins me. Stephanie, what's the latest? Because this has been going on for a few days now.
It has, Simon, and the latest is that Sanna Marin, Finland's Prime Minister, has tested negative for those broad-spectrum drug tests, and they were demanded in the wake of videos that were leaked of her dancing and singing with her friends. Now, the big issue at the centre of all this has been, why did she need to take a drugs test in the first place? So to get to that, we'll cycle back a bit. We've got the video to look at. I think we can roll it here. So she's there in the bottom left. She's dancing, looking happy, looking animated. Finnish media domestically said people heard in the background may have been discussing taking cocaine. Now, the video prompted criticism from three major areas. It was social media, there was domestic press, and also opposition politicians, and they were the ones that called for that drugs test. Now, she came out, she denied any drug taking. She said she wasn't being inappropriate. What she said was, she did dance, sing, hug my friends, and drink alcohol, and of course she did take the drug test. Now, another narrative that shone through all this noise is whether she's a victim of ageism and sexism given her age and the fact she's a woman in politics. People said, would a man in this position face the same kind of criticism? And that was seemingly slightly answered late Monday night. We had Anthony Albanese, her counterpart in Australia. He was at a gig. I think we've got that video as well of him. Yep, so there he is. He's at a gig and people are chanting, they're cheering and they're applauding while he downs a pint of beer there. So a tale of two nights out.
Yeah, interesting, and we've got our own comparisons maybe here in this country with Boris Johnson, and he liked to whine, and she's been criticised obviously, but she's found support as well.
Yes, absolutely. At the same time that she was being criticised, there was a lot of support for her almost from the outset. So women around the world started uploading their own videos under a hashtag solidarity with Sanna. I think we've actually got a compilation of some of them as well. And the women were saying she's allowed to have a night off, she's allowed to let her hair down, women around the world do it, and they all stood with her. Another point that came up adjacently was her age. When she came to power back in December 2019, Sanna Marin was only 34, and she joined a sort of raft of counterparts in the Scandinavian regions, in the Balkans, of female young leaders. Now, what political commentators have started to say is that as these leaders come through, these sort of videos could just become the new normal. You know, these people are comfortable with social media. People are saying in a few years' time, the video of a prime minister dancing at a party just won't be a big deal.
Yeah, and I remember AOC getting a similar kind of thing when she first went into the Senate. Well, that's really interesting, and yeah, might have seen the end of it, may not, but thank you very much indeed, Stephanie Prentice, for bringing us up today there.